So I'm going to begin with purely the facts, and then we'll get into some speculative material, but I will begin with just the pure facts. So this is a new image they're releasing. This is an official poster. This is from Amazon. This is not fan art. This is an official new poster being released, and we're seeing Rosamund Pike in her role, and we're seeing possibly a tip-off of the future seasons or some symbol that will appear later, but again, that's more speculative. But this is the official poster art that they are releasing. And in addition, Rafe, who is the showrunner for Wheel of Time, has finally told us, yes, they do have somewhat of a date confirmed. So he promises that Wheel of Time will come in November. So November 2021 is when Wheel of Time should finally be released to the public. And of course, it's going to be the first season. They're filming the second season as we speak. So at least 2 seasons have been projected. But he did say they were planning 8 seasons. Now, whether that really will occur is unclear. That's more speculative, but definitely the first season will now come to us in November 2021, and the second season has been committed. They're filming that, so we will at least have 2 seasons of Wheel of Time. Those will occur. Now we're going to get into the more speculative stuff in terms of how big the scope is. Again, he did mention 8 seasons, but again, this was an informal chat he did with fans just very recently, so want to be careful there. That's not a promise, but he did mention 8 seasons. There's also some speculation of what the gate in the poster means. There was an update here and there about locations and actors and scripts, but really nothing had been released for a very, very long time. So apparently they are finally gearing up to finally publicize it and release it and promote the show. So it is done, and at least the first season is ready to go. But in terms of the future, that's a little bit more iffy. And of course, there's still major issues in terms of fans being somewhat polarized over the casting, whether this will be true to the book, how accurate it will be, again, how big it is. They've been shooting in Prague, which is usually a setup for many film productions and many television productions. So whether they can really capture the scope of the book. Again, these are still questions we have to ask because we haven't really gotten much more than the icon and now this poster. So it's been very, very few images that they've allowed to be released about the show proper, but it is finally moving and they are gearing up to promote it. And Rafe has promised now it will be November, but again, these things are subject to change, but that's the official news. We have the poster and we have a firm date that has been confirmed by the showrunner and a confirmed date by the showrunner who is an official source. So that's where we stand with Wheel of Time. I myself do not pretend to be a Robert Jordan expert, so I don't know how significant these new images are or whether they are sort of like a preview of bigger twists within the series. I can't speak on that. I've only gone through other experts and they're kind of divided whether the poster is kind of like this teaser for some major changes or for some major twist. So it's fine to analyze and theorize, but at this point, we really, really, really don't know. What we just do know is that they are finally releasing it, and it is at least prepared enough that they can give us an edited form. So presumably the trailer and other things will be dropping soon, and then we'll be given an actual visual look, at least a sneak peek at what they're going to plan to do with the series. All right, so if you're a Wheel of Time fan or just even a passive fantasy fan, this is big, big news because, again, for a long time we just didn't have anything. So it's finally good that we're getting a real solid update from official sources. I will keep people posted on new Wheel of Time updates as they come to me. This is very hot off the presses, so this is very, very recent. So hopefully we'll be getting more little tidbits as the days and weeks move forward. All right, thank you for listening.